Hello everyone and welcome to my channel BethChatsBooks with me, Beth. Now today's video is going to focus on the Booktube Newbie tag. This is my very first video on YouTube and I thought that this tag would be a great way to introduce myself and explain why I want to start this channel. I'm hoping at the end of this video to include a little section in which I discuss further content that I might want to produce on this channel and a little bit more of an introduction about why I've started this channel personally. But for right now I'm just going to focus on the Booktube Newbie tag. I found these questions on Lauren's channel over at Reads and Daydreams. There are 7 questions that I'm just going to simply answer for you now. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the Newbie book tag. So question number 1, why did you start this channel? I personally started this channel because in the last 6 months I've become very interested in the Booktube community. I subscribe to many booktubers and I'm very interested in literature. I've just finished an undergraduate degree in English and history and I feel like there are very like-minded individuals within the Booktube community that I feel I could connect with on the discussions of literature. I think this channel would be a great way for me to try and reach out to like-minded people because in my local community there aren't book groups and I don't have friends that are particularly interested in literature, so I thought that coming onto Booktube would be a great way to keep alive the passion I have for literature. So that is why I've started this channel. Question number 2. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Well, I personally think I can bring a lot of fun to Booktube. I think I can be a straightforward, straight-talking voice about literature. I feel that also with doing an English degree I will have some insight into literature that I can bring to the Booktube community. I also think that I can help represent the northwest of England within the Booktube community. I haven't personally stumbled across anybody on Booktube that's predominantly from the northwest of England, so I feel like I could bring a unique insight into the discussions in Booktube by presenting an alternative view from an area of the UK that's not been represented thus far on Booktube. Yeah, I can just bring some fun, some lightheartedness and a lot of passion to the Booktube community. Question number 3, what are you most excited about for the new channel? One major thing that I'm very excited about with the new channel is the idea to connect with some of my favourite booktubers. Some of the Booktube channels I love is Lauren and the Books, Savage Reads, Simon of Savage Reads, Mercy from Mercy's Bookish Musings, and Jen over at Jen Campbell. Those are a lot of channels that I subscribe to regularly, so I would love to be able to have some kind of contact with them to discuss books and literature. And I'm excited to just find like-minded people who really want to discuss books as much as I do. Why do you love reading? Question number 4. I love reading for many different reasons. I love being able to connect with characters and immerse myself in a different world. I love that you can educate yourself through literature. I love that a lot of people's personal experiences can be documented in literature and they can relate to that. I love that there is a sense of history within literature. I just love the experience of reading. I love the satisfaction of finishing a book. There are many different things and probably a lot more than that I can say, but they're some of the reasons why I love reading. So question number 5, what book or book series got you into reading? I think the most straightforward answer I can give to this is the Harry Potter series. I've always been a reader since I was very, very young. I relate to the character Matilda a lot because I was always the child that was in the corner reading a book. So Harry Potter was one of those series that when I was very young I devoured. I've also read other book series such as The Hunger Games in my teens, and that got me into dystopian literature, which I hadn't previously been aware of. I think that's about it. I can't really off the top of my head think of any more book series because I'm more into standalone books at the moment. In particular I'm trying to go through a classic literature list. So I haven't been reading as many series at the moment, so I would just have to say Harry Potter. Question number 6. What questions would you ask your favourite booktubers? I mentioned earlier some of my favourite booktubers. I would personally ask Simon of Savage Reads and Mercy from Mercy's Bookish Musings how you combated the nerves when doing videos, because I class myself as a very outgoing and bubbly person, but being in front of a camera and having to speak and stare at the screen and engage is all very nerve-wracking. So I would ask if there's any advice going forward with BookTube, how to get less nervous about being in front of a camera, which I'm not very used to, and maybe just ask you what are your favourite books to get to know you a little bit better. Question number 7, this is the final question I think. What challenges do you think starting a BookTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Now that's kind of linking to the last question I just answered. I think nerves are a massive concern of mine, of how to become more natural in front of the camera, how to present more of my natural self is a big challenge. Also being able to consistently schedule. I've really seen a lot of BookTube channels that they release up to 2 videos a week and they have very solid content, and something that makes me a little bit anxious is how to keep producing great content, things that really interest me as time goes on. So I think those will be big challenges, but I would love if you'd reply in the comments below with any suggestions, if you're a booktuber, if you're interested in BookTube, if you're just interested in organisation or in how to help build people's confidence. If anything compels you to comment any suggestions to make that easier for me, or to suggest some advice, I would really appreciate any of your comments in the comment box down below. That would be brilliant. I think that is the entirety of the BookTube newbie tag. So I'm just going to finish off the video with a little bit of a chat about what I want to put content-wise into my next couple of videos. I'm hoping to obviously do a end of May book haul. I don't have many books for that, but I thought that would be a great way to kind of introduce myself. I would like to do a June TBR and a June book haul. But I also have some other interests that I'd like to discuss. I want to do content on university experience, both good and bad. I've seen a lot of videos going around about things that people never told me about university, or advice, or stationery hauls as well. I've noticed a lot of them for the upcoming university years, which I'd be really interested in producing videos for. And I also would really like to discuss, in the next couple of months I'm going away to Canada and I'm working at a disabled summer camp, and I would really like to do a video promoting the camp, promoting the company that helped me obtain the job position at the camp, to teach you more about some of the children with disabilities and to do videos on that. So if people will be excited about those kind of upcoming videos, I would really love if in the comments below you could comment with any encouragement for some of these videos, and also feel free to suggest me any other videos to do at the moment. If you could recommend something, or if any of you have any advice on how to start structuring my videos and how to improve content, I would really appreciate it if you would just say in the description box below any suggestions, any advice, any comments. Feel free, but try to make them positive. I would really appreciate that. So that's all that I wish to do today. It was just to introduce myself a little bit and get a little bit more used to talking in front of the camera. So that's all, and I hope in the next couple of weeks I can upload more videos for you. So thanks again for watching, and happy reading.